It's because you didn't put on
We're
that
live. Hello, welcome to the No Fame podcast. My name is Justin Kihrin, and I am your Space Dungeon Master. Forgot what game we were playing. Welcome to SWADERUNNER Session 6. First and foremost, we are rejoined by our very good friend, Cxptain Grayson, everybody. Hey, Grayson.
Listen,
please.
I heard SWADERUNNER, and that's a very different game.
It's Shovel Knight, I think. Grayson, what do you do, and where can people find all your cool stuff that you do?
I'm all over the internet as Cxptain Grayson. You can find me on my Twitter, as well as I don't even know why I'm plugging a YouTube, but it's there should you want it. Mainly, though, you can find me over on the Charisma Saving Show, where we play a homebrew world of Dungeons and Dragons. It's a seafaring campaign. I play Locke, a bard who is just trying to get better at being a bard. And you can find us kind of bi-monthly over on our YouTube channel, but also we're going to be making a big switch over to Twitch, so if you want to follow us here on Twitch, you can follow us at the Charisma Saving Show right here on this lovely platform.
Hell yeah. Amazing. The link is at least Grayson's link is in chat, everyone. I fixed it. I'm not the worst this time around. Sometimes I am the worst, but we are not alone. As you can see, we've got some of our good friends in absolutely no particular order. We've got Josh Fritz.
Hello, everybody.
We've got Matt Hidgon.
I stole cinnamon rolls from a pregnant woman.
Certainly last, certainly not least, we've got Sinéad Marguerite.
I did not steal anything from any pregnant women.
Jesus Christ. It's a true story. It happened. Welcome back to SWADERUNNER, everyone. Just a couple of quick little things. What do we got going, Hidgon? What's up over there?
I'm pulling up my Discord right now just so I can kind of fill you guys in on the kind of shenanigans that we get going at. The one that I'm most heavily involved in is, of course, the Wordle, Worldle, Octordle, Hurdle, that whole craze that's going on here now.
Squirtle, the Pokemon.
The Squirtle, of course. But yeah, No Fame Pod now has its own Discord server, and you guys can come on and chat with us about any number of things. We talk about everything from food to Project Zomboid. We have a Raid Shadow Legends Discord chat. We have crafts and hobbies, reading and writing, pets and animals, music, pop culture, movies, TV. My God, guys! All right, vintage clothes collecting. What's that about?
Is that there?
Pop on over. No, it's not. We should make one now.
I feel like that's in crafts.
Oh yeah,
and
if you guys
hobbies,
want to jump in and start chit chatting about your interests, and we can weigh in on that, get to know all y'all. That would be an absolute pleasure.
It would.
Back to you, Justin.
It would. It's me. I'm still here. And I think our last announcement, Sinead.
Hello. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, here we go. Our second D&D campaign is now out. Tall Tower. Check it out in every podcasting location. First episode's out, and second episode will be out on May 2nd. We're doing podcast only now, unless you're a supporter, and then you can check out the video if you want over on our Discord. That's all I got.
It's true. I was supposed to do a command here. I was supposed to do it. What if we can neither read nor write? Well, we could jump on Video Ninja and have a chat. How about that? There we go. Amazing. Friends, I remembered also this week, you can use your channel points. Oh, I should have done something there. You can use your channel points to do things in the game. There are real life. There are real consequences. There are real effects you can have in game simply by using your channel points, which is pretty exciting stuff, everyone. But I think without any more things getting in the way, we're going to get right into this episode of SWADERUNNER. Effort. Oh man, my OBS is really struggling, you guys. We're back. Hello. No matter how much I optimize, my computer still hates me. It's truly a shame. Friends,
just get more monitors.
No, that would not help my issue. If anything, that would make it so much worse.
No, but it would look cool.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're fully right. Last session, the crew of the Lizard Wizard, along with their new friend Psy, made an explosive entry into Club Zion, a known HQ of a powerful gang known as the Gatherers. After a firefight within the club, the gang discovered an elevator heading down in staff hallways near the back of the club, where all the loading bays and stuff were. A little elevator, staff elevator. You all know because I think we decided at some point I would do this as if I'm recapping like some kind of, I don't know, television show, whatever. They decided to descend below Club Zion, I had an idea and I'm going to work on it, but not for today. They decided to descend below Club Zion, finding a storage of igmorphite ore, a security room, and finally a large area housing ARPs, which are augmented reality pods, which we totally didn't come up with the name on the spot. A lone scientist of the Gatherers was pacing around, checking the statistics of the ARPs when the party busted in and rushed him. Holbrook, the scientist, told the party that the boss was off station, probably at Drifter 465, the Gatherers' satellite station floating above Karkroth, a planet that naturally grows the igmorphite ore, which is a key component in the drug known as vacuum that is exclusively created, supplied, and distributed by the Gatherers. They kind of took over that space station. You all know the crew knocked out Holbrook after he confessed that only Kihrin's sister was here and he had no idea about the rest of the family, but Janelle actively wanted to be here. When Kihrin investigated the ARP, he could see Janelle was in a simulated paradise, lounging by a pool underneath a turquoise and purple sky surrounded by palm trees. Kihrin freed Janelle from the ARP, where she was surprised and a little annoyed to see him. The crew put the unconscious Holbrook in the ARP and closed it, and left to find a vehicle to get back to the Resistance. While out behind Club Zion, Perun made a call to Madeline Turner, sparking a wave of fear in Psy. The crew tried to convince Psy that the Resistance had a lot of empty room for him, but Psy was convinced he was about to step back onto PriSM property, quickly bolting from the area as well. Canen reacted quickly, conjuring powers that remained from his time as Proto-Canen. He wrapped Psy up in dark rope-like tendrils as Perun and Kihrin rushed to convince Psy that everything was okay. After explaining the situation that Maddie was in fact only the face of PriSM, no longer had meaningful control, and was actively running a resistance against her own company, as the focus of the PriSM Corporation was less about technological advances and more about making political and powerful advances on all factions of the galaxy. The crew made it safely back to the Resistance, Kihrin's sister in tow, where they were told Maddie was on her way via the Crystal 1 ship to Axon Vi Serran, homeworld of the Serran race. PriSM Corp were launching their new planetary defenders known as the Prismatic Network on Axon Vi Serran, and that planet was their test subject to defend. Outfitting Psy in some resistance gear, the crew boarded the Lizzie to find a little package left behind by Maddie and a note inside that read, "Lizard Wizard crew, you've all worked incredibly hard for the Resistance, and I don't think we would have made it. And I don't think we would have made the headway we've made without this team. Here's to making sure the future is ours to live. Madeline Turner." Inside the package were Lizard Wizard crew bomber jackets, overalls, crew shirts of various sizes, and lastly, a plaque mounted to the inside of the cargo bay that reads, "Lizard Wizard 69, legitimate salvage," which is a fun little addition Patrick had there. But yeah, you all find yourselves on board the Lizard Wizard 69 with your new friend Psy and also Isaac Winters in tow. That's right, I'm here. What yet? You all feel a pulse waver through the ship as the thrusters engage, and the Lizzie begins procedures to lead the Botu spaceport area. A green light emits near the port door, acknowledging it's safe for the Lizzie to make an exit. It's a bit of a lengthy journey to Axon Vi Serran, but you all find yourselves within the quiet company of one another aboard the Lizzie as you slowly take off from the Botu. Isaac's walking around. Right, well, I'm excited to be back on board with the team. You know, I'm going to our ship has been a couple of upgrades. I'm gonna find my room. I'm gonna make sure I have my own room. Anyway, I'll a little Serran boy, nice to meet you. I'll catch the rest of you later. I'm gonna maybe we have a stock of beer in the fridge. I'm gonna go eat first, and then I'm gonna make a coffee, and then I'm gonna go find a room for myself. I'm excited to be back on board. And yeah, you are all kind of in the cargo bay of the Lizard Wizard.
Just a point of clarification, because I wasn't here.
Yes.
Is the planet that we're headed to the same planet that was with the drugs?
No.
Okay.
That was Karkaroth,
Okay.
which the gatherers have a satellite monitoring station, and they're using that as kind of like a base of operations for their like little drug operation that they're running.
Sick. Okay, thank you.
But you guys are on the way to Axon Vi Serran, which is Psy's homeworld, actually.
I think Psy is probably just like, has been in a spaceship before, but doesn't really remember the journey whatsoever. So would be kind of enamored by being on the ship, and if there's like anywhere that he can look out, would kind of be looking out at space.
Oh, we have a wonderful observatory deck. Just follow me, Sai.
Oh, okay.
I take him. I take him to the like my gunner seat.
Which is just monitors. It's just monitors.
This is the observatory.
That's all it
not
is.
really.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Does the ship have windows? Do we have a room? I'm just curious now.
Yeah, the ship does have windows. I'm looking at. I don't know if I finished. Oh, I might have finished it. The captain's station, the captain's area of the ship, definitely has windows at the front.
Like the bridge?
The bridge, thank you.
Sick.
That's how things work. I worked on a ship for a very long time. It's okay. But besides that, so the way the ship is laid out now is it's the cargo bay. It's the cargo bay followed by the gunner area, and there's 4 little gunner seats, but you can rearrange the guns however, like control for the guns. You don't have to be in any specific seat. And then forward from that is the astrogation, which is how you navigate through space and all the systems information about the ship, and then the bridge is in front. But there's an upstairs, which, a downstairs, which houses... no, there's both. I'm wrong. There's an upstairs now, which has medical, a guest suite. So if you have someone important on board, there's a guest suite. There's a kind of like an upstairs storage space where there's nothing happening right now. And the crew quarters, the crew like area common room with planet colliders and like a table and some stuff. It's also upstairs. And then outside of that is a little observation room where when you walk out, it's just a globe of glass where you can like witness space and stuff like that. And if you go up there, it's like you guys are taking off from the center of the universe, the station where you've been for a very long time. And you see some like satellites kind of floating nearby and some other ships passing by. But as you look out, you can see this like swirling mass of a galaxy, because the center of the universe is on the outskirts of the galaxy. So the direction you're heading, you can see this like triple arm kind of galaxy, not moving at all by the looks of it, just kind of static in space. The light of a trillion stars kind of just shining, different blues and purples and greens and reds, nebulas of cloud dust and everything just off in the distance.
Face just like pressed up against the glass.
And then downstairs...
How long have we been traveling?
In general?
Yes, the journey from the time we got out of putting the guy in the thing to the time we are right now.
A couple hours, I would say. A few hours. You all have so the way PowerPoints and stuff work
yes,
is in a down moment, you just get your PowerPoints back. So if it's not like a combat situation or a tense situation where you're running back and forth between different things, you just get your PowerPoints back. We're not going to wait for like a long rest situation, basically.
It's excellent. No. The way in the book it says you get 1 point per hour.
Yeah. But we have so many different friggin' systems.
Perun is not complaining.
So if anyone has, I don't think anyone has wounds. Kihrin might have been the only one with a wound, and you tended to that with some Medigel and some stuff like that. I don't think anyone's wounded or anything like that, and all of your weapons are, you can reload those as you wish, etc.
Perun's talking Grayson through, Grayson. Wow, Perun's talking Sai through.
Listen, on the Kotu, everything is so restrained. But here, as I'm putting my minigun gimbal on, my Gatling gun, everything is fair game. We have, you saw restrained Perun and Kihrin and Gearz and everybody. But now, guns are out, right? And he clicks his thing. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna save your planet.
Save it.
Oh, you didn't know it was in grave danger?
I mean... No.
Oh, yeah, it goes on the comms. Gearz, I think I fucked up.
Please elaborate.
Perun may have overshared sensitive information, and new friend Sai might be upset about it.
Have you asked Psy if they're upset about it?
Sai, are you upset that your planet might get destroyed?
That's a lot of information to take in right now.
I get it. You should go back to looking at the planet. I will get more information so I'm not feeding you false information.
Right.
I don't think it's false though, but I will go check.
Isaac walks into the room. He's like, right. Oh, everyone's in the observation room. This is nice, isn't it? Oh, I love this. Little Serran boy, look, if you look out over that way, all the way to the edge of that galaxy, right over there, I blew up a station there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty, I mean, I didn't blow it up, but I was allegedly responsible for it blowing up.
Mr. Itzek, is this planet, what was it called? Awesome V8? Is it closing? Are they closing it down? Like
Closing down a planet. I don't think it's it's not like a store.
Remember? No, like that was me being nice. Are they going to blow it up?
Oh, right, with the whole.
This is Psy's planet, so I'm trying to be sensitive.
Space Lords. Hey, I'm in space.
I'm feeling the sensitivity.
Isaac's like, no, right. Oh no, I don't think they're going to blow it up. They're testing out this new. Well, I mean, this is layers and layers upon layers of shenanigans that PriSM Corp are up to. But what they're kind of up to is they're testing out these new prismatic defenses, satellites that kind of surround a planet, and then use these satellites in conjunction to defend the planet from external forces.
I thought they just put the lasers into the planet.
No, they float around in big old satellites that just kind of, in unison, they're all floating around.
False alarm, Sai, your planet is fine.
I wouldn't say it's fine. I mean, it's in grave danger of being, used by the PriSM Corporation, which is a horrible situation to be in. I think the reason that they're trying to defend it, though, is because they want to figure out how the Serrans are able to use these psychic connections innately. It's kind of an impressive feat of evolution that the Serrans have come up with. I mean, not come up with. They didn't, naturally came to with this power.
You can do that, Sai?
Yeah. It's all I can really do. As you saw, I can't really use a gun or anything.
It's impressive. It's good. I didn't know. We learn about new friends every day, don't we? It's fun. I had to get the big plate put in my head to be able to read minds, and I do it very effectively.
Did PriSM do that too?
No, Gearz did it to me. Gearz is a very capable surgeon, and he got into my head, and he put it in very, very good. It doesn't leak or anything.
Hey, I helped.
Kihrin did help. It was wonderful. Hello, welcome to the bridge, Kihrin.
You guys are in the observation room, are you?
Yeah, which is like upstairs near the crew area.
Okay.
Here, I'll pull.
Perun just thinks that bridge is like the cool nickname when everybody gathers on shit. Right? Now we're the bridge. When you're one person, you're just on the ship. But when everyone gathers, you are bridge.
Kihrin keeps trying to teach you how to play bridge, but you just can't figure it out.
No, he stops counting at 17.
I can pull
It's nothing.
everyone over to that scene, and which I'm working on right now, so you can actually see the Lizzie. Grayson. I'll have you there in 1 second.
I'm sorry. Do we have Steve's body in the?
Steve's body might be there. Listen, I didn't actually look at this map beforehand.
Yeah.
So.
You heartless bitch.
Yeah. How dare you throw this in our face?
Oh, maybe I'll switch over. I'll switch over the stream in a second. But yeah, this is, you can kind of look around. This is the let's just delete Steve.
Oh, Steven.
But
Too soon.
You guys are all, I'm gonna move you guys. You guys are all like over here, and this is kind of the observation room and stuff like that.
Oh, they got a pool table. Nice.
That's Planet Colliders.
It's Planet Colliders. It's wonderful.
We all cheat for high score, so
Except for Perun. Perun's just great.
Yeah, that's for the stream. This is the observation room, and this is the Planet Colliders room, and then we've got like medical and storage, and there's a suite here. Did I put the downstairs? Nope. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, and then downstairs we have like crew quarters, and we have the engine room, of course, and then we have the bridge where Gearz is, and the astrogation center, and the weapons, and the cargo loading bay. It's the whole ship. It's all of the ship. It's a lot. I couldn't remember if I actually put everything in, but apparently I did put everything in, so here we are.
Where? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I just didn't go over far enough to see where the crew quarters was.
I think you guys can just go anywhere. I can't remember if I drew walls.
Yeah, I can see the whole thing.
Okay, cool.
That one next to the med bay, is that like where Isaac tries to sleep?
Yeah, Isaac tries to go into the
Okay,
guest suite.
I was thinking, I thought you guys were not in the same room as me, which is why I wasn't communicating with you. And so I was thinking about what Gearz would be doing at this point. And now that we're setting off on a long journey, Gearz would be searching through the new parts of the ship for the smallest habitable room to trick Isaac into getting sent there when he goes to look for his room. So like the smallest closet that can fit a human reasonably is where Isaac is being sent when he like checks the ship's data to see where his room is.
Amazing. Yeah, and I mean, you've already rolled previously in this campaign to rewrite and like using the hello, Captain Gearz, I'm here. We're both on board our old ship. I love it here. It's so good. You guys have already hacked the system, as it were, and so it's no big trouble. Isaac's like looking around the ship. He's like following a prism. He's like, right, we need like those little things they have, you know, on big cruise spaceships where it tells you where all the things are. We need one of those. And he's like walking around.
No, it's fine. Everybody knows where they belong.
He finds a little closet with like a single bed that's in the corner of a room, and he's like, is this the biggest room we have for Gear? He calls you up. Gearz, Captain Gearz, this is Isaac Winters, second mate, second in command, calling. My room is really tiny. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Are all the rooms this small?
When he says second in command, everybody just involuntarily flinches.
As I do not need to sleep, I am unsure. I could check for you.
Can you please just check? That'd be lovely. I'd love a little check.
I will get back to you shortly. You'd better stay there so I know where to find you.
Right. Well, I'm just going to have a little nap then, I guess. Okay. Thanks, Gearz. It's quite a journey. It's going to be... I mapped it out, and it's 2 weeks in hyperdrive to get to Axon Vi Serran with your current... with the Lizwiz and all that it's capable of doing. But you guys have loads of supplies. It's going to be so 14 days of fuel and 14 times 4 for which math brain's not working. Whatever 14 times 4 is.
56.
Thank you, of rations. Those are the rations you guys use. I think you guys have 250 rations and full fuel, so 100 out of 100 and 250 rations or something like that on board.
Did you tell me how much it cost? Because Perun wanted like good meat.
Oh yeah, I think we already took care of that. Yeah, you've got nice.
Okay.
You got nice. When I say rations, it's just I just mean whatever food you guys have on board.
Food for the day.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember you already paid for like good supplies and stuff like that, and decent food.
Kobe beef.
Some uscoid somehow. Some of the less. Yeah, how many feet of meat, right? Yeah, you guys. Needed for immersion.
Immersion.
Yeah, is there anything within the travel? Isaac is just up to annoying things all the time. He's just like walking around. He's like, right, I was thinking about reprogramming the astrogation a little bit.
Whole trip, Gearz will be making attempts to trick Isaac into staying in or getting trapped in any closets that we have on the ship. That's what Gearz thinks will make everybody else on the ship have the best time.
Yes.
Kihrin will coordinate with Gearz to push Isaac through open doors as he's walking by them.
It's like 3 days you don't hear from Isaac.
No matter what room Isaac gets put in, Perun still thinks it's common space. And goes in like while he's brushing his teeth, just chatting with him.
Yeah, I need someone, anyone at all, to do an astrogation check.
Yeah, Perun could do it.
If anyone wants to.
I also have a -2 in it, so...
I mean, I can do it, but...
Canen might actually have astrogation. He's got a D4 in astrogation.
I think all of us have D4s.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
what I
does
got.
Isaac have? Wait, let me look
Yeah,
at
I'm just
Isaac.
straight unskilled in it, so I get a D4 -2. So you don't want me working the
Isaac
navigation.
doesn't have astrogation at all.
Where's our little cat
Liv.
when we need him?
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
right,
Liv,
that's who used
Liv,
to do it.
yeah, that-
Yeah.
Liv was
I
trained
was about to say, how the fuck did we
Travel? How do we travel?
I love this conversation is happening. You're all in the astrogation center looking at it.
Like, something
If
is
I'm
missing.
not driving and you're not driving,
Okay.
Who the fuck
I'll
used to do
it.
this?
Let's see. Well, nope.
You have 3 Bettys, don't forget.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
We just need a success.
Nope.
Cursed.
Oh.
Damn it, is there any way to
Isaac
be better
trained in
at
it?
this?
No, Canen is trained in it.
So can Canen help Gearz to give a +1?
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. There we go. Yeah, Canen will.
Because that 3 from the first one would have worked.
I got a 3 on the second one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll for Canen.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just need a little bit of help.
You could save the Benny.
I wanna see
if we
Canen
can do the
succeeds.
Oh, right.
Cool. My map lost my my GM. I have a GM map on a different fucking computer to save CPU, and it was like I lost connection. So
Oh,
never mind. Canen, yes, save the Benny. Canen, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Canen can give
Okay.
a +1 and help, and turn that into a 4, which properly just middle of the road gets you from point A to point B towards the Axon Vi Serran nebula that it kind of is resting in. But yeah, you guys have a little bit of time. Is there anything in particular you all needed, wanted to do, etc.? It's quite a bit of time, besides trapping Isaac in every compartment ever.
I mean, that's the important
Yeah.
thing, obviously.
I've been trapped in.
Sai, do you
so many
want to
closets.
learn how to shoot a gun or throw a grenade?
I think it would probably be beneficial. I can't say that I'll be very good at it.
Oh no, you will definitely stink at first. But there's always a better chance after we practice that you might kill the person who tries to kill you. And that is always a good thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
If someone's trying to kill you, you want to kill them first.
I will say, empirically, I believe the humans that I have seen decimate their enemies with grenades have been having a good time.
Yes. I would teach you how to punch, but you are very tiny. Your punch would not be effective on many things.
Do you think, Gearz, maybe that there are people out there who wouldn't have a good time decimating their enemies?
That possibility, of course, exists. I can only speak to the experiences I have observed with the crew of the Lizard Wizard.
I've never met any.
I have to admit I'm a little scared that we're headed towards PriSM in any capacity.
Oh, yes. We will definitely have to punch when we get there.
Is there anything about your home planet or system you are excited for?
I don't really remember my home planet. It didn't look like where we are. I know that much. It was calm.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. I guess I'm just a little scared that PriSM's gonna change all that.
Oh, they're definitely going to try. Again, that's why we teach you to shoot and Perun punch.
Okay. Yeah, let's
So
try.
for a couple hours a day, for the 2 weeks that we're traveling, Perun will teach Grayson how to shoot a gun or help him out a little bit. I know it's not going to like give him the trained skill or anything, but like
Grayson, not Sai. Grayson will know how to shoot a
oh,
gun.
the name is there. Like everybody's name is on it. Grayson's is right
Can
there.
I edit this?
I think you have to reload.
Yeah, you have to sign
No.
out and sign back
It's
in.
a-
I'm sorry for doing that to you.
Oh my god, no, it's fine.
Yeah, this is fun. This is a fun thing. How about, I feel like Perun will have no trouble with this, but like Perun, both of you do a shooting check basically, and depending on how well Perun does, that'll be like maybe potentially aiding Sai.
Could I-
Can I help Perun help Sai? Because I support this. But
Can I help
don't
Gearz
feel
help
that-
Perun help Sai?
I have good shooting. I have a D8 for shooting.
Can I also can I either use mind link or mind reading to kind of
Mm.
connect with Perun on a level that like has a more base understanding of
That's-
what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
sound like a
very-
level you want to connect with Perun.
The second a gun gets in his hand and you're just like, I want to feel the emotions. It's just horny right across the board.
It's like I've never experienced this.
Guns!
That's what goes through Perun's mind.
Yeah, it's just emotional sweating.
Listen, it happens, and I feel like Sai, like, immediately eyes dart to Gearz, like, what am I witnessing?
This is exactly what was described earlier.
Perun is very good at killing things. You want him teaching you.
Yeah, so Perun with a +1, or no, plus. Oh, I can't remember how the help thing works. I'll look it up. Let's say +2 if Kihrin. If it's a team effort, Perun, if you want to
So
make.
if that's the case, a 12, so 2 raises.
Oh, holy shit! So, Sai, if you want to make, I think you're unskilled, right?
I'm unskilled.
All right. So if you want to make an unskilled check, and we'll after the fact we'll
Okay.
increase that by 2, basically as like a training montage.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh, we love to see it. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Holy hell! My little overlay is not working, and I'm so sorry for everyone.
With
but
the -2,
it was 11.
it's 11.
So
Lizwa's crew comes through.
Oh my god.
you gotta set up a bunch of Isaac's things along the way.
You put a poster of Isaac, yeah.
Fuck all my stuff.
Anyone see my fancy lotions? No.
Do you think my hair just looks this fantastic on? No, it takes. There's so much effort that goes into this.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're shooting all of my space poo bottles. I'm
Isaac, just roll the
absolutely-
window
I
down and hang your
misread.
head out.
I
You'll
thought
get
it
that
said
breeze.
bomb aid.
I'm devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. I can't believe it. You know what I'm going to do, Sai? I'll add, in Foundry, I'm going to add shooting. I'll add it as a D6. How about that?
Ooh, that's fancy.
I was just gonna say get rid of the -2, but that's
No,
that's
but
Well, I mean,
you
exploded 3 times.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
all right. I love it. We love to see.
I mean,
it.
I did find that fancy gun, so
Yeah.
So you should now have shooting at a D6. Yeah, you do. Amazing.
I will say that during these days too, I feel like one of the crew members would always find Sai's PriSM device not on Sai, like just like somewhere in the Lizzie.
Perun, if he finds it, just doesn't think anything of it. Like, oh, you drop this, and just hands it, just leaves it. You
Yeah,
drop
that's
this.
why I mean, like it's always somewhere different. Like,
You drop this. Yeah, Sai, here's your phone.
oh, thanks.
No, it's fine. You dropped it.
Yeah, great.
We should get your pants with no holes in the bucket.
oh, are we all wearing our sick new uniforms?
Yes.
Gearz is very into it. I think Gearz still keeps the pink crop hoodie under the jacket, though.
Amazing. I'm wearing my IRP shirt for sure.
Rip Steve. Yeah, you guys have a bunch of new...
You said it was like coveralls, right?
There's everything. There's like bomber jackets, coveralls, t-shirts. Yeah, a whole slew of things. The coveralls all are like for like engineering, you know what I mean? Like for doing work and shit like that. But you know, etc.
All right, Perun has the coveralls, but not put on the top, just the pants part, and then tied around the waist, and then an open bomber jacket with no shirt underneath.
Hell yeah.
Gearz is just the pink hoodie and the bomber jacket.
Equally as good though, honestly.
No pants? Are you shirt cocking it?
Bearing it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Amazing. Yeah, you all take this time. Every day, you guys are shooting Isaac's stuff in the cargo space. You probably set your like the lowest output on your laser guns and stuff like that. So you don't like.
Sai, yes. Perun, no.
Yeah.
No, Perun has a Gatling laser.
Yeah, I was gonna say Perun is Gatling laser.
Perun just looks at it like, you can turn this down? No.
Why?
Seems
Why
fake,
would you
but
ever do
okay.
that?
It felt foolish, so I just took that switch off.
Fucking honestly though. But yeah, it's gonna take a little. Like I said, it's 2 weeks in hyperspace for you to get to this. It's almost across the entire galaxy, basically. I can bring you guys back to the galaxy map in a second, but yeah, you guys level up Sai's ability to shoot. Yeah, we're not leveling up stream because honestly, fuck that.
Oh my god, no.
It would truly take too long. But yeah, before we kind of get out of this little hyperspace scene, was there anything else anyone was doing?
No,
I'm beating Perun's high score on Planet Colliders.
he's trying.
Amazing.
You
I
can
do
try.
feel like Sai would probably with Perun, if he's shooting with Perun the whole time, kind of explain to him why he doesn't want the phone, and kind of I don't know how emotional Perun is.
He is a very sensitive boy.
And kind of like once after they were done shooting, kind of like sit down with Perun. Do you think that there's a way for PriSM to not be involved in my home planet and not do this?
You mean you want PriSM to not do this, or you want us not to do what we're going to do to stop PriSM?
I think it's more that what I remember from my home planet, the people there, they...
Damn it. Sorry.
They don't take up arms like this.
Oh, your people, your family, they are pacifists.
Kind of, on account
Is that by choice, or is it because you're all tiny?
It's more like there's not a lot of outsiders there, and no one really sees the need to lie, because
you can read their thoughts.
Yeah.
You do not have muscles, but your brain is a muscle. I know this from a television show. And I think you have very strong brain muscle. And maybe we could teach you and your people how to punch with their minds. Brain punch.
As he's kind of saying this, he'll extend his hand out and he'll lift one of the chairs in the corner.
Perun gets very giddy. Can you throw the chair? Push it across the room.
He pushes it to the side of the room.
This is the brain punch Perun is talking about. I don't know how to do anything that isn't punching. Is kill or be killed, and if you can get paid while killing, then that makes it so much easier. And that's how I ended up where I am now.
So why did you do the mine thing?
Oh, so I punched this guy, and I saw him use it, and it sparked a bit, and I was very jealous that he could do that. So I took it because he wasn't needing it anymore.
Do you think a lot of people would feel that way?
What, be jealous because people could move things with their minds?
Yeah.
Yes. No hesitation, yes.
Do you think that's kind of dangerous?
Yes. I'm not good at it. I say people that I am good at it, but I am not. I cannot do it very good at all. Once I made a man scared and he jumped off of a building, but that's about it.
It's how I got away.
You made someone jump off a building?
I made them crash.
Oh. I remember that. Oh, yeah. That's when they killed my Oscord meat.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's just... The pain comes back every time I think about it. But, you know what they say, lose 7 feet of meat, gain a friend. Right?
Is that a saying?
I mean, once you say it, it is.
I suppose that's true.
Do you remember any of your family from Axon Vi Serran?
Only a little. And they couldn't do what I do.
Oh, so not everyone. Sorry. Not everyone has brain muscles like you.
No, they do. They can read your thoughts and talk to you. I don't remember anyone pushing any chairs or any of that, but PriSM took a bunch of us.
Do they have a prison of you and your family on your planet?
I'm scared that they do.
Oh, then that's what we need to do. We need to go get them out.
There's still others like me in the prison building.
Oh, yeah. No, we have other teams back on, like, I forget his name. Dr. Litalia. Is the big Yeti woman. She will, once she figured out what they were doing to you, she will get the other ones safe.
If you want to tell her, they've got a bunch of projects for Serran children, like me.
Wait, how old are you?
I don't really know.
Oh, sorry, was that rude?
No.
Oh, okay. But you're, okay, alright. Is Sai like a kid? Because
No.
Perun would be playing, okay. He's not a kid, right? No, he's like...
No, he's like
Yeah,
in his
okay.
20s.
Wait, okay, when you said kid, like Perun. Alright. That makes Perun a little. Perun is,
A softie. We got it.
very upset that they would do anything to children like this. Perun's ears are getting red because he's getting mad thinking about PriSM taking babies. And I need to go shoot something.
Isaac's shampoo bottle. It's right there.
Thank you. And turn around with the fucking Cali and just unload half a drum on shampoo.
Isaac walks in as, no, my last fucking... I'm so my hair is so greased. Look at this. It's never going to go away. That's a specialized product. It costs me.
Isaac, think of the children.
They can't use this either now. Anyway, because you just blew it up. I don't think you're thinking about the children.
Mr. Itzhak, how much longer until we get to the planet? And are we going to disable satellites on their way?
Well, I mean, we'll certainly have to figure that out when we get there. 1 second, and he goes over and pushes a button on the wall. Captain Gearz, do you know how long it's going to... For number one, how long is it going to take for us to get there? How long have we been traversing hyperspace? Question number two, wherever we get, we need to get maintenance ASAP on this ship. Half of these doors don't work. I go in a room, I'm locked in there for days. It's extremely unfortunate. It's so
Mr.
annoying.
Itzhak, I thought you were custodial services because you sleep in the closet.
No, do I look like... That's rude of me. I shouldn't say
Isaac.
that.
Yeah, boy,
Speaking
your hair is
of
so greasy.
how
Yeah,
you
I
look,
would.
The sensors are telling me that you are due for a sanitation. And can I get some shenanigans on the go? Can we have like potentially different like ports around the ship that could dispense things? And could I like blast Isaac with a like delousing powder or some sort of sanitation
Just a dry
powder?
shampoo.
I'm picturing Farva in Super Troopers.
I feel like it's the future, so, you know, it'd be like space sprinklers, but they're on like little robotic arms that come down from the ceiling.
Yeah, configurable
Yeah,
to
yeah.
purpose, yeah.
And it's like, you know, those...
It's like a portable chemical shower.
I was going to say...
That would be a good, like,
Yes.
Whatever the... I forget now, but the fire extinguishers that have powder, you know what I mean?
Dry
Those-
chem.
Dry chem,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like one of those comes out like... I hate this
that
ship.
should help with the grease.
I feel like do we have a medic on board? I feel like I have serious burns in my eyes. In my eye. One of these isn't real. Okay, I'm going to go to medical. Anyway, I'm going to hide all of my stuff from going forward, just so everyone knows. Isaac wanders off upstairs to the medical room that you guys have on board. Yeah, you guys, it's going to be the ship AI cuts in.
Captain Gearz, we are exiting hyperspace momentarily.
Thank you, Ship AI. Ensure that when Isaac uses the medbay bed, it restrains him.
Already done.
Fuck!
Please.
It's almost...
And then Gearz will send out a like ship-wide alert that we're approaching.
Yeah, you guys, all of the stars seem to, for anyone near observation or the bridge or anything like that, you all see the stars kind of just rush into view as the ship exits hyperspace. And before you, you see Axon Vi Serran glimmering in the distance. Its pale blue oceans met with its apparent luscious landscapes. It's kind of far, far off. You guys are kind of on the outskirts of this area, but your ship sensors can easily kind of pick up the details of the planet. The area of space you arrive in, located on the boundary between quadrants 2 and 4, is a beautiful nebula. Clouds of sunset-like colors made up of gas and dust stretch out in all directions, bursts of light sparking aimlessly as reactions occur. The sun of this nebula burns a bright blue, creating an even more prismatic color across the spacescape. Right now, you can only imagine kind of how beautiful the night sky must look from the ground of Axon Vi Serran. The planet itself is not incredibly large, as it's not densely and it's not densely populated. You get some basic statistics that come up on there on your like little view window Gearz that you have, your little hub.
No Man's Sky when you discover a new planet.
Yeah, exactly. Start naming all the animals stupid fucking names. The ship AI cuts in.
Captain Gearz, Axon Vi Serran seems to be a fairly peaceful planet with fairly low technological advancements. I'm reading here that it wasn't too long ago that this I can read that it wasn't too long ago this race was even discovered, as they tend to stick to their own planet within their own nebula. Very few, like our new passenger Psi, tend to leave. As soon as
It should be me talking. As soon I don't differentiate my notes sometimes. I just like I have a paragraph and then the paragraph ends and I'm like, oh, this is still the shit. Nope, it's just I should be the one talking now. As you are kind of on the outskirts of this nebula, you now can see off in the distance these little glimmers of light floating around the planet, but you're kind of too far out to really realize.
Okay. As soon as we came out, Gearz would start scanning for like A, things that would pick us up, but B, we heard about this planetary defense thing already. So
yeah.
Potential ways onto the planet stealthily.
Yeah, let's do well, your scanners are an electronics check, I believe.
Okay.
Which you can use your data jack and stuff for. Is anyone else doing anything during this time?
The second we come out of hyperspace and we can see the planet, Perun gets to his gunner station and just starts got his head on a swivel.
Yeah, Kihrin would be sitting right next to Perun going, are we looking for something specific, or...
If anybody looks like they would take children, shoot them.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Good
I
direction.
got a 6.
6. Hell yeah, 6 is a success. Yeah, you pull up on the screen, Gearz, these giant it's called prismatic network for a pretty good reason, because it looks like these giant glass cubes kind of rotating in space, like very slowly surrounding the planet. You can only pick up a couple from the point you're facing, but your scanners indicate there are more. You pick up 6 in total surrounding the planet, and they're just kind of reflecting not only the light from around, but they seem to be emitting like their own kind of light source and stuff like that. A 6 is a success. Oh my god, that sentence. You also see a few scout ships, PriSM Corp scout ships, kind of circling the area, doing patrols around the planet itself. You guys are still a fair ways out. You guys are outside of like your gunner range or anything like that currently, until you guys tell me otherwise. But that's kind of what your scanners pick up. In terms of stealthing, you'll have to make some pretty. You'll have to get pretty crafty.
Okay. Well, then first thing, I guess I just send a message to Madeline, just like a note, basically saying that we arrived.
Oh, right. Interesting. Yeah, I dig that. You send off.
We are like coming to meet her, are we?
I don't think Madeline knew you guys were coming along.
Well, I don't know. I still think Gearz would do it.
Yeah. I mean,
unless someone has
like, hey, we're here.
Specifically mentioned, unless someone has specifically mentioned that we're keeping this trip from Madeline over the course of this journey, Gearz would immediately send her a little message and be like,
Yeah.
We're here.
Well, because Madeline was here as the face of PriSM Corp to do like the ribbon cutting for this one, wasn't she?
Yeah. She didn't give you. She said she had to go do something similar to that with something new that they were working on, and it happened to be this prismatic opening, the prismatic network opening, basically. You sent off a message. Yeah. Sorry.
I feel like we said that we were coming here specifically because it was Sai's place, wasn't that? Like his planet?
Yeah.
It was too coincidental.
Latalia was the one who was like, oh, hey, they're doing something over here. If you guys want to come take a look, basically. And only kind of brought it up because they noticed Sai was a Serran, and it was like, oh, you're a Serran, and they're doing this to the Serran homeworld right now.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Am I missing anyone? I am. This is kind of what you guys are looking at in terms of the setup here in space. And we'll go to our little battle map. We're not in battle, but we'll switch over to take a look at what's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are. This is the layout of how things sometimes work in Savage Worlds. It's a bunch of cards. The Savage World system, everyone. Axon Vi Serran is here in the center. We can see with the prismatic satellites surrounding them. Dun, dun, dun. You guys are quite a distance. The way it works is like every one space is like a full movement, basically, of your ship. And if we get into ship combat, we'll go over how that all works again. But as of right now, you guys are kind of on the edge of this nebula with the prismatic network satellites floating around Axon Vi Serran and some scout ships, which you spot one here. You spot 3 scout ships kind of just making patrols as well. And the scout ships are very true to PriSM Corp. They're all very sleek looking spaceships themselves. They all have a
So it's like if Apple made spaceships?
Yeah, it's like the iShip or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I would say Gearz just defaults to running the ship as like stealthy as possible.
Yeah, for sure.
As
sorry, go ahead.
Functionally, but
yeah. Well, if you want to try to do a stealth approach, it is definitely an option, and we'll treat it like as a dramatic task. So you guys need a certain number of successes that are different, that will aid you in getting to the planet in a stealthy manner. Basically, it's like a skill check where everyone is contributing in some different way, and the successes are what's important. Otherwise, you'd have to try to find some way to fight your way through, while also, because you can only assume there are more ships on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there any way for us, when like the planet was scanned, to know any of that information, or is this just what's showing up on the radar?
With the 6, that was kind of as far as the scanners picked up. You got basic details of the planet, but you didn't get like exact numbers of what you're facing down below and stuff like that, right?
Groovy.
Just a reminder too, you guys also have on board your ship the Little Whiz. It's also there. The Little Whiz, everyone. It's a little tiny ship. It's there.
Is that a escape pod?
No, you guys do have an escape pod, but the Little Whiz is its own little fighter ship, capable of its own things and stuff like that. It's a 1-seater, so just a heads up. But yeah, what?
So Kihrin could drive it, and Perun could get dropped off onto another ship.
Perun just need a
hanging on the
suit.
outside. No. He would just do environmental protection.
Oh, so not even in a fucking spacesuit, just like.
Oh.
The best he could do is zip
I
up
think
the
you're
bomber
muted, Josh.
jacket.
If you were saying something just now.
Sorry, I was saying I wholeheartedly support that plan.
Yeah. Space can get cold, so Perun will zip up the jacket if we do this.
No bare chest out.
Holy shit. So yeah,
Sai's not entirely sure how to help, but he's gonna take his PriSM device and like put it somewhere in the room, just like on a table.
No, I totally get it. I don't give it back to you anymore.
Thanks.
No, it's okay. We call each other your old-fashioned way.
He will kind of concentrate, and if you can kind of look out near anything, if you can like feel any kind of like prying eyes or like minds close in order to help Gearz in any way, he'll try to confuse them by being like, oh, I thought I saw something, but I didn't.
Interesting. I like that. How about just do a psionics check and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Can Perun perhaps psionically assist Sai in this?
Yeah, since you're trained, you can give me we'll do that with oh my god, English is the language I can speak. That'll be a +1 on top of that, which will make this total a 6 for Sai. Sai, as you're kind of reaching out, trying to like expand your consciousness in a way, you feel like you're deeply connected to kind of everything in this area. You kind of get the sense that there's some kind of cosmic reason why the Serrans have developed the way that they've developed with these psionic abilities, and it's very, very what's the word? It's very dense. The kind of psychic pathways that your mind is traversing across space right now. You can kind of like, you get this weird sense like making out images in static of like the people on the fighter ships, and you feel like there are waves radiating from the planet itself even that you're kind of in contact with. If you guys find yourself in a situation where a ship is getting close, you can definitely utilize your psionic abilities on a ship that gets kind of too close to try to do something to the people on board for sure.
Okay.
With that roll. So that was one success technically. Let's call this, there's 4 people, 4 players. So let's say we'll do kind of this in 2 stages. Kind of the initial stage where you guys are approaching where all these ships and stuff are, and the prismatic satellites and all that. And then the second stage will be kind of skirting through down to the planet. So we have 1 success now. So if we get 3 more successes, and each raise is a success as well, don't forget. So
Can Perun, in his gunner seat, attempt a battle smarts roll to pick out which of the patrol ships looks more threatening, and he will train a bead on that ship.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's do battle smarts. I like that. While Perun is rolling battle smarts, Kihrin, what are you up to?
Is there any asteroids around?
5.
Yeah, just kind of the way surrounding the actual planet on a wide scale, you do see some debris and stuff floating in asteroids, and a 5
Cool.
from Perun is great. Yeah, Perun with a 5, that's a success. There is 1 ship that you see 2 ships kind of doing a similar route, and there is 1 ship that isn't following that route, and you get a sense that they're probably, the commander of this little fleet, at least.
Okay.
And it's the ship that's out front, let's say, on our little map there between you guys and the. If you long click now, you can do a little thing. Fun fact: long click things happen on our map now, which is handy. But that's a success. So, sorry, Kihrin, what were you up to?
I think Kihrin would hop into the Lil Wiz
Ooh.
and would try and fly out ahead and distract them and lose them in some asteroid cover to
Interesting.
clear away.
Yeah. That definitely is going to be a piloting role to pilot the Little Wiz. I like that, though. Yeah, you run downstairs. There's one side below the ship near the engine room. One side is the escape pod, and the other side is kind of the little airlock that leads to the Little Wiz. And, oh, nice. A 7. Very good. Yeah, you fucking hop out, and you guys see, Gearz, you hear?
Little Wiz disembarking from the Lizard Wizard.
And then
Aww.
cutting out ahead is the Little Wiz, which is a faster ship than the
He
Lizard.
left
The
without
Lizard
me.
Wizard. I think the Lizard Wizard has a top speed of 10 or something like that, and the Little Wiz has a top speed of 12, making it a faster ship. So that's 3 successes. Gearz, what are you up to during this time?
I mean, Gearz is just trying to be a very good pilot and find the least, or fly in a manner that keeps the ship the least likely to be noticed. So I just want to make a piloting roll.
Yeah. I like that. So Kieran's going off one way, and Gearz is taking the Lizard Wizard the opposite direction, basically. I like that.
Come on. Okay.
Oh, damn. An 8. That's a raise. Yeah, for sure. You skirt along. Kihrin kind of pointed out some of these this little asteroid belt, and you kind of skirt along in the belt itself and curving around through all the asteroids that are just kind of aimlessly floating along. Amazing. So that's 5 successes technically on that first round. I'm going to do a host of... I'm going to do 3 little checks here for our... Oops, not on that screen, though. I'm going to do 3 little checks here for our... they're going to do ship operations as they have these little scanners. So we'll see what happens here. That is a success... What didn't that roll? That is a success for 1 ship. A 6 is a success for the second ship. And a 6 is rough. I don't know why those aren't rolling, but anyway, that's not the end of the world. How about now? So for the second round, you guys are going to need a seven successes to successfully make sure you don't get into a firefight above this planet, basically, is how that's going to work. And I think we're going to do that when we get back from a little break. Dun, dun, dun. As we're kind of not in combat, but you're skirting along in this really kind of tense situation with these satellites surrounding Axon Vi Serran and these ships actively patrolling as it's getting more difficult for you guys to approach the planet unnoticed. But yeah, don't go anywhere, everyone. We'll be back in just a few minutes. BRB. We're back. Hello. We're back. Yeah, friends. Where we left off, you guys are doing kind of a two-part stealth into Axon Vi Serran. And we've got a little map over here with kind of what is happening. So the Lizard Wizard and the Little Wiz kind of took off ahead of the Lizard Wizard, but you guys rolled pretty great to get by PriSM Patrol. Wow, PriSM Patrol. I should have named that anything else. Sounds like a kid's cartoon. PriSM Patrol.
Only dogs on the ship.
Yeah. There might be dog people out there. Who knows? And prismatic satellites standing between you and the planet Axon Vi Serran. But you guys did fairly well on the first little round of kind of stealthing towards the planet, where Kihrin jumped in the Little Wiz to take off in the opposite direction of the Lizard Wizard as Gearz effectively piloted through an asteroid belt to really kill any kind of visual element of the Lizard Wizard being there. I will say, I mean, this isn't the first time the Lizard Wizard has been stealthing, so you guys know, like, your systems and stuff like that are off. You probably have a very tight band communication with the Little Wiz and the Lizard Wizard, but that's about it. So any messages externally won't be coming in or out, basically. The patrol ships all succeeded on checks, which makes it more difficult for you guys to reach the planet as they're keeping a close watch. There are 4 of you, and Canen and Isaac are also there. Isaac has a coffee. Right, what are we doing? Where'd Kihrin go? What was that big noise?
Madeline got a burst message. We're here. And then we just went dark.
That's exactly what. Oh, we should have like battle frames.
So ominous.
We're here. So fucking good.
Before it goes dark, Perun just texts her for the children.
Sai and Perun had a bit of a heart-to-heart about PriSM Corporation under the Scientific Research Division experimenting and trying to figure out what the Serran children are capable of doing, as they have this innate psychic ability. But yeah, you guys we're into the second round of stealthing to this planet. It is more difficult now because the patrol did succeed all of their checks. So we need 7 successes to get through this round, which means there needs to be some real good rolls. Different ideas for sure might help in this situation. If you guys think about different ways you're going to stealth by
that asteroid belt that Kihrin lost the patrol ship in.
Yep.
Is that out of range of our railgun?
No, I'd say you guys are still within this asteroid belt.
Okay. It's killing Perun not to kill. So what he wants to do is use the railgun, because that is more or less undetectable until it's like on you. To, as they're coming close to one of the larger asteroids, to shoot the railgun at the asteroid to kind of like shatter that, and then maybe interfere with or take out one of the patrol ships, so that they're focusing on that rather than patrolling.
Right. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's a very cool idea.
It's the space version of throwing a bunch of caltrops.
Yeah, right. No, I dig that. So we'll say Lil Wiz went that direction. The wizard is in this asteroid. This is like, again, clubs on the map are the danger points. Those are the problem areas. And so as this patrol ship is, going about the patrol, heading towards near the asteroid belt, Perun, if you want to make a shooting check to see how aptly you succeed on this.
Shooting, or am I just hitting the coil gun?
Yeah, same difference. Yeah, it should be the same thing.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll hope for an explosion.
Just an explosion on the damage.
Yeah, which is not a raise on the attack, so that's still only one success.
I think I might... Oh, fuck. Do I want to use a Benny to try and get that up? Because we need 7 now.
You need 7 in total.
We only get so many Bennies, or so many opportunities to use Bennies. Go for it.
Yeah.
If not now, then when?
Exact same thing.
Yeah.
But a lot more damage.
Sick.
Holy fuck.
So there is no more asteroid field.
Why didn't that damage even populate?
Yeah, where's the total?
Total it up, yeah.
Strange. Something is wrong. It was a lot. It was a lot for sure. Are you keeping that total and hope that someone can?
Wait, so do we still only get 4 checks, or do we have to do 7 checks now?
Well, you have Isaac and Canen there to help, but you guys need 7 successes in total for this. So you have like 1 turn to get 7 successes.
Oh, okay.
Could I attempt to do a battle smarts check before I make that shot to see if that would give me a plus to that attack?
Yeah, I can see that making sense for sure. Yeah. Let's do that. And Sai, this would be the time when that... Oh, rough. Sai, this would be the time when a ship is getting close enough to the Lizzie for you to do something as well. Psionically, I mean.
Okay.
Because one of those patrol ships is going... Oh, wrong screen. One of those patrol ships is going into kind of a reachable range for you. Who else is doing Vought?
I'm trying to think if you guys have any ideas. I was trying to think of something that the ship's AI could be put on. Because they roll with a flat D10.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they could help me with the targeting.
Yeah, if you want to roll for the AI, a D10, and then /R space.
Perun also screams at Isaac, Mr. Itzak, I'm building heat. You'll need to vent.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the reminder. We didn't get into combat, so I didn't think about this. But yeah, all the guns build heat. So what is the heat on the coil gun? 4 heat. So you guys currently have 4 heat points, and I'll update the Lizzie there with the current amount. Waiting in your heat pool. Every turn you guys have to get rid of that, or it's going to be... Every round you guys have to get rid of that, or it's going to be bad. Isaac can definitely make a check at the end of the round to try to get rid of that heat, for sure. But you feel the heat kind of building as the coil gun launches out at the asteroids.
Sai will try to, as the ship kind of comes closer, if you could feel whoever is piloting or in charge of navigation in some capacity.
Yep.
He's going to try to confuse their route so that they are that they change their trajectory to be on a collision course with the other patrol ship.
Interesting. They're not close to another patrol ship right now, if that changes anything. But they are heading towards that asteroid belt that Perun is shooting at, like causing to explode. If you wanted them to steer into that asteroid belt, maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
Make the asteroid vanish in front of them, so it looks like it's vanished. They just bring up in it.
They just fucking dive into it.
It's just like clear.
Like a dragonfly in a windshield.
Yeah, the other two ships are quite far away, still doing their patrol. This ship was just kind of doing. This is like the leader, the commander ship.
He's essentially trying to make like a mirage for them to head in a different direction.
Yeah, I dig that. Yeah, so let's do psionics for Psi. And we'll see how that goes. That's a success. So that puts us at 2 total, I believe. Unless you want to use a Benny and re-roll it.
You know what? Let's use a Benny. Why not?
Bennies.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
It's true.
You're just trying to build your pool up for the big encounter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a raise. So that's 2 successes. You reach out and you feel a connection with the other pilot who is controlling the PriSM patrol ship, who's piloting that ship. And you kind of like make them think they're avoiding an asteroid when Perun is shooting at these asteroids and causing a huge amount of fucking debris to shoot out. So they're effectively staring straight into this asteroid field. So that's cool. 3 successes in total.
Would it be reasonable to... Okay, the ship's ops hasn't actually changed anything yet, has it? Did we add that to Perun's?
Ship ops, sorry?
Sorry, the AI, the ship AI.
Oh, no. If you want to roll the ship AI...
No, I was thinking if the ship AI... Could they maybe like scan the pattern of the like defenses for the planet and try and scout us out the best way to approach if there's a blind spot or something? Would that help us out?
Yeah, for sure. If you want to do 1d10 /1/r space 1d10x for the ship AI.
Do they get a wild die?
No, they don't get a wild die.
Oh, so the X isn't... Okay. Oh, that's the exploding.
That's the explosion, yeah.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
That's a success.
Success.
So they definitely... And they don't get bennies. So the ship AI...
Captain Gearz, it appears that not all of these prismatic network satellites are actually completed. There is a blind spot near the far side of the planet.
There is a reason we keep you around.
What's that?
And
Tell
then
me more.
Gearz will...
What's that?
I am concentrating, ship AI, mute. Gearz is just going to keep the ship steady, which should remove 1 point from the heat pool.
Nice.
If
So you
I'm
guys...
reading my pilot shit right.
Yeah. So that puts you guys at 3 for heat, which is less for Isaac to get rid of at the end of the round. So that is 4 successes total. 3 more successes.
Canen could also try and get rid of some heat too.
Yeah.
Remember, we need the successes.
Yeah, you need the heat won't really help you. It'll help the ship not explode
I guess
later.
I could roll a piloting again instead of keeping the ship steady. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, because right now you're not progressing with the ship. You're kind of just
'Kay.
clinging to this asteroid belt. Kihrin,
Okay,
what's Kihrin up to?
If you'll let me, I think Kihrin wants to fly straight at this other PriSM control ship and play a game of chicken to intimidate him from patrolling properly.
Yeah. You've already rolled a good piloting check, so if you have an intimidate, you can try that for sure. I dig that. I like that idea.
Oh, I wanted to be a 10. So
I know, it was so close. I'm going to throw a Benny.
Yeah.
A Benny, do I take the second roll, or do I take the better roll?
You just roll again. You take the second one.
It's a re-roll.
Yeah, it's not like a advantage situation.
Damn it. Slightly better, but
6.
still not a raise. So I will stick with that 6.
I'm looking at Canen, trying to decide what feels like the most Canen-like thing, and I mean, shooting is the only thing that I can.
Can
really
you pray for us to the grease gods?
To the he does have. He doesn't have faith anymore. Yeah, it's weird science, I think. Canen can make a weird science check, I guess. Yeah, let's see what happens. Canen makes a roll. Oh, he failed. Benny. Spend a Benny. Reroll weird science. Come on, Canen.
There we go.
Okay, he got a success. So that puts the party at 5?
5.
What did Kihrin get? Sorry.
I got a 6. Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, a 6. Amazing.
Yeah.
So that was 1, 3, 4. Oh, wait. So, sorry. So I got 2. Perun got 1. The ship AI got 1. That's who I'm forgetting. Canen and Kihrin got 1 each.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
And then did Gearz pilot the ship, or did you?
I did roll again, and I got 1, and I was debating spending a Benny.
Ooh, yeah, 1's no good.
Where are we at? So sorry,
I think
know
you need one more to
literally
succeed.
just did this, but we got 2 from
2 from Psy, 1
Psy.
from Perun, Kihrin,
That's 3.
Canen, ship AI.
Canen, AI.
Yeah, so we just need one more
we
success.
just need 1 more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I don't re-roll, we have 1 more.
Oh,
And
I
if
thought
I
you said
do
you...
re-roll, I have to take the second one.
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
I thought you said
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You got a
Oh,
4
I thought you
yeah.
rolled a 1.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. I got like I'll have to scroll back up in here, but
It's all good.
I
Yeah, if you
got-
succeeded,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gearz D12
I got a
piloting
4.
check. You got a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that puts you
Okay.
guys at 7, which is great. You guys, and let's do a some kind of check for Isaac Winters here. What does he have? He needs ship ops or repair.
stay in the closet, Isaac.
He doesn't have either of those. He's going to make an untrained repair check to try to stave off. He failed.
It's the worst.
He's got Betty's. He's got Betty's too. He's a wild card. He just needs. Oh, that's a 5.
-2.
Oh, -2. Fuck. Here we go, Isaac. You can do it. You can do it, my dude.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Woo!
A 9 total. You guys don't overheat. Isaac is completely tapped out. Ish. Isaac's down the engine room. I don't know what I'm doing down here. He has a coffee in his hand. He just like throws the coffee on the engine. It's like, I think that helped. I think I did it. Captain Gearz, second in command, reporting in. I did it. Everything is good. I'm gonna need Kihrin to make one more piloting check as you play chicken with this patrol ship who seems incredibly surprised to see anybody in space right now. As the Lil Wiz, I keep really struggling on that name, is playing chicken with
That's a 6.
this patrol ship. Hell yeah. Oh, I moved them. Sorry, you moved them too. Amazing. Yeah, you you managed to skirt by and over, like you coast just along their observation deck as they like jerk to get out of the way from colliding head on with you.
I give a wave.
As you glide past the prismatic satellite, this huge cube-shaped object that looks like that the exterior is made of glass. It looks almost like a hypercube, as you do see another dark cube in the center of it, likely, all of the actual equipment that helps it operate inside of this cube-shaped satellite made of this prismatic substance of some sort. But Kihrin, you successfully get away from that patrol ship, and you all begin to descend down. I assume you're going down to the planet, yeah?
I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I assumed that as well.
Yes.
Amazing. Wrong screen. Okay. Hell yeah, you guys avoided a little fight in space, which could have got hairy with all of the heat elements. You don't overheat, which is great because that gives like a minus to everybody, which is bad news. Bad news.
I mean, thank you, Isaac, for throwing your coffee on. The real VIP here today.
Yeah, he walks back up. Great. Now, I need to make some more coffee now. I threw my coffee on the engine, and that seemed to sort things out. Gearz, you might want to get someone who knows what they're doing to look at that at some point.
Gearz just has a bunch of lights flashing on the dash now.
Perun walks up to Gearz and asks, Why does the second in command not know how to Astro Boy and know anything about operating the ship? And they don't know how to fly the ship.
Perun,
I think we need
Isaac
better
Winters
choices.
is a delusional man, and him introducing himself as second in command in no way makes him second in command.
Okay.
I've been right here for this whole... This is extremely hurtful. I just came up to ask if anybody wants a coffee. And this is the conversation I walk into.
The sigh of relief that comes from Perun.
This is my ship, don't forget. That. Everyone on board.
No. You own V1.
Yeah, that's half. This is half of my ship, if that's the case.
Legitimate salvage.
I half own all of this ship.
Is Isaac Winters' name on the plaque?
Let's make a luck check.
Please say no. Please say no.
He's gonna explode on the luck check.
Yeah, here we go. Luck check. What's happening?
Amazing.
No, it's not. It's not on the plaque.
Legitimate salvage.
Yes. Why isn't my name on the plaque? Is this Madeline? God. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the work I've done. Me. Personally. I'm gonna go make coffee, I guess. Alright.
Please do not throw any more on the reactor.
Well, maybe we should hire an engineer or something. Someone who knows what they're doing. I just came out because I'm bored. I don't want to be at a computer all the time looking up dumb nerds that work at PriSM Corp who are doing nerd shit all the fucking time.
You were bored, so you decided to do an element of the ship's functioning that you have no idea how to use.
Well, the big guy yelled at me. He said, go deal with the heat. And I was like, well, where does the heat come
I'm
from?
sorry.
Probably the engine.
That was my fault for thinking you were useful. I won't do it again.
And that's the kind of thinking that helps me live longer. I could have died down there.
I don't know.
I mean, no.
I don't know much about ships, but I know a little bit about technology. If you all wanted me to take a look at it.
Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Okay, I can give it a go. He'll kind of ask Isaac to show him where it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Isaac.
Perun can take you down to show you where the coffee spill is.
Maybe we should clean that up first.
Oh, I was trapped in a broom closet earlier. It's down near the engine. There's one that has a broom and a mop and stuff in it. A little Hoover bot 8 million is down there.
Could you get that for us?
I don't want to go in any room anymore.
Stay in the hallway.
This is backfired, and Isaac's just always loitering in corridors.
We finally managed to traumatize him enough.
Yeah, Sai will be led to said place and take a look at it.
Yeah. What is the check that you're thinking of there?
He does have any kind of like repairs he can do to it, or I imagine this isn't electronics in any way. So more repairs.
Repair sounds accurate. I can see because there's hacking. Oh yeah, there's hacking and electronics. Yeah, it would be more electronics. I'm sorry, it'd be repairs would be the big one, and then electronics could work as well.
Okay. Yeah, he's going more with repairs, like kind of looking to see what Isaac did to. All right.
I just thought about
make that roll.
Yeah. Let's roll repair, and we'll see what happens here. That's a 3.
On both of them. Great. Maybe a little bit out of my wheelhouse.
Although if Perun is trained in repair, Perun can help you. I don't know if Perun is, though. Because Perun is down there as well, right?
Yeah.
Perun is trained in none of it. I have
punching,
persuasion. Do better.
Could the ship's AI provide like blueprint or something, or like a procedure to assist?
I
have athletics. If you need something like pushed in or pulled out.
Yeah. I like roll. It's good. I'll tell you why in a second. But roll a -2 on a D10 for the ship AI.
Okay.
Because nowhere in the manual does it say if the ship engine has coffee thrown on it. Do X, Y, or Z.
Oh yeah.
So 17?
Oh, what? Holy shit.
The ship's manual does, in fact, say if coffee is thrown on the reactor, here's exactly how to do
There are
it.
different instructions for different roasts.
Was there
Ship
milk
AI
in
has
it?
Different origins of beans.
Ship AI has
Temperature.
if Isaac Winters is on board.
Is
it's
Isaac Winters
filtered or
on your ship?
unfiltered
We have
water.
got some procedures for you.
Madeline actually made it standard on all resistance ships to have the Isaac manual with us at all times. I have
Yes.
downloaded it, and I'm now referencing all of the places Isaac has already spilled coffee on multiple ships that we own.
Oh, is that the book that says Winters is coming?
This is why he thinks it works to cool a ship down, because he's done it a bunch of times before.
Every time he forgot about the last time, though. Like,
You see a readout screen that has all the info about the ship engine, and it's just dripping with coffee. I just threw it on this fucking info screen. Somehow that like bridged a connection, like a touch panel connection, you know what I mean? And like accidentally clicked the right thing to do. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, you guys, after sorting out what Isaac did to the engine, the Lizzie, along with the little whiz, is kind of gliding along behind the lizard wizard, as it's kind of a tangly situation when you're re-entering a planet to dock the ship again.
What?
Yeah, the Lizzie and the little whiz pull through the atmosphere of Axon Vi Serran. You're kind of blinded in cloud layers until you suddenly break through and see vast oceans, these very bright blue oceans beneath you, and kind of land masses off in the distance.
Captain Gearz, I've scanned the area and have detected multiple clusters of life forms, likely main hubs of the Serrans. I've detected the Crystal One near one of the larger groups of these life forms.
Sorry, detected the crystal what?
I have detected the crystal one near one of these larger groups of life forms. I will talk slowly for forever.
I still lost whatever word came after crystal. Something about that modulation.
I'm so sorry. It's near the crystal one is docked near the larger grouping of the Serran people, basically.
Oh,
So-
sorry,
Crystal
that's
One
the
is
name of the ship.
Madeline's ship.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
now
sorry.
I'm coming. I got it.
The
I know what I'm
crystal
doing.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Let's have a little ship's meeting. Where would
Um,
we like to land?
Oh, are we going to go see Madeline, or are we going to just assume she's doing her thing and we do our thing?
Is the crystal one part of the resistance, or is that an actual?
No,
prism
she's
ship?
No,
here
that's
on
just-
like
that's,
prison
that's like her
business.
Bentley.
I assumed we'd be trying to land somewhere where the ship wouldn't be noticed.
Yeah.
If we could find but also I guess we need to figure out where we're actually headed on this entire planet.
I would
Perun.
prefer not
Oh.
to be near any of the heads of PriSM.
Yeah.
Perun would like to go with Sai and maybe have a look around if we see any PriSM outpostings, office buildings. If there's a PriSM sign that says, hiring, apply within, I would like to apply.
Yeah, how about one of you do a notice check with +1 for the, or you can roll notice individually if you want as well. That's funner. Let's both of you roll a notice check. But the landscape itself looks like tropical jungles, like unmanaged, growing as nature kind of always intended. And that was a 10 from Perun, and it was a 3 from Sai.
Yeah, Sai's nervous.
Yeah,
Sai's
of course.
scared.
Well, actually, that makes a lot
If you
of
read
sense.
Perun's mind, he's very angry and horny. I'm gonna kill something.
Well, Sai, as the Lizzie actually broke through the atmosphere, you're suddenly met with a wave of just pure emotions, like not even your own, just emotions kind of radiating from the planet. Similar to when Perun uses his psionic implant, but on a planet-wide scale. You feel like you could reach out and just kind of touch the emotions of someone else, some other being on this planet. And in fact, all of your psionic rolls on your homeworld are going to be rolled with a +4. Perun, you get a +1 on your psionic rolls as well while you're on this planet.
While on the planet, yeah.
It feels like it could be an overwhelming wave of information and voices and feelings, but it's not. And it's not that it's restrained, but you only experience these things if you reach out and connect. But you do feel a void, a disconnect, kind of like an impasse, somewhere that feels very dark. And you all also notice with those rolls as well, there's no air traffic on this planet, and you get the sense that the Serrans either don't have the technology or they just don't use it. But with the 10, which is amazing, the ship eye brings up a hub and shows you guys kind of the local information that it's pulled up just from databases. It's been scanning and stuff about this planet, which is few and far between. The ship AI has located a name of a habitat of the Serrans known as Nucleon. Nucleon is a large settlement. And it brings up kind of like a camera view as it's doing a planetary scan. You see a large settlement surrounded by a vast, sprawling ocean of jungle. A few worn roads seem to weave in and out of this jungle, and you assume it's just for travel and stuff like that for the citizens. And as you come within this a closer sight of Nucleon, the kind of largest settlement, you notice multiple large beacons surrounding the settlement. It's less of a settlement and more of like if humans had adapted to nature instead of diving into industry. All the buildings kind of have this handmade quality look to them, despite being as tall as skyscrapers, like some of them. But the beacons seem to be positioned in points surrounding the huge settlement. And because you got a 10, Perun, you notice there are exactly 6 of these beacons all positioned around Nucleon, the kind of capital city of Axon Vi Serran. And you pick up that the Crystal One, this is where the Crystal One is located, in the center of kind of like a landable space near the center of the city. But you do notice these 6 beacons kind of surrounding Nucleon. You guys are still flying, so it's up to you whether you want to get closer or wherever you want to land, or whatever the plan is.
I'm content to let Madeline deal with her own shit.
Yes.
So how do we go about helping you, Sai? What would make you have a good time?
I'm not really sure how to answer that, Gearz.
Would it make you happy if you saw some PriSM people get smashed?
I'd like to see them go away.
I can do that. And you can do that too, because you know how to shoot the gun. Oh wait, you want to use words again?
No, I'm not sure
Brain
what to
punching.
do. Yes.
Brain punch. Gearz and Mr. Itzak, I guess. What are those beacons around the city? Should we do anything to those?
Ship AI. Identify beacons.
Identifying beacons now.
If you want to roll a check for the ship AI,
Yep.
Same as before, and we'll see what happens as it's scanning.
Oh
the
shit,
beacons.
that still says -2, but it shouldn't be.
Okay, that was a 9 though, right?
Yeah.
Sick. Hell yeah. That's a raise as well.
It appears that these beacons are sending encrypted signals, one beacon per prismatic satellite, communicating to the satellites, but they all seem to be relaying into a center point near the center of Nucleon, the city settlement, where the Crystal One seems to be docked.
So it seems like these beacons are transmitting information out, one per satellite, but also they're, because of the rays, there's a hub that kind of is coordinating the 6 beacons as well.
Okay. Does Gearz, should you send Madeline a text message telling her as much? Also, did I see any place that had like a PriSM sign or like, I don't know, a foster home that I could go to?
There are no. The only PriSM signs you see are like the PriSM Corp near the beacons. There's like, you know, a fence type situation around each beacon, and it's got like PriSM logo hovering, like a hologram hovering in space near each beacon.
Okay, Gearz would send Madeline a direct message and say, "Hello, Madeline. Apologies for the delay in communication. We have arrived at Axon Vi Serran, and
Awesome,
Perun,
V-Spectre.
Perun is intent upon punching for the benefit of the imprisoned children."
Save the children.
You get,
And
as you like open up communications again, you get like one message instantly comes in with just question marks. And then another text message. What do you mean you're here? And then another text message. ... And then you see the little like bouncing ellipses.
Yeah, is it the dancing ellipses?
Yeah, it's like bouncing in place. You get a message from Madeline that says, I didn't expect you to show up here. They're unveiling their new defensive satellites under... Let me open my notes. Boop, boop, boop. Under direction of Baldwin Lambert, one of the board directors of the PriSM Corporation. And Madeline sends you a message. We're fully engaging the system in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow, we're opening it up.
I appreciate the deadline. Perun,
Also,
you have
these-
until tomorrow.
can you send her another message and tell her this is the first time we've ever been to New Klingon, and we need to know where to get good food.
Gearz will send another message
good
to
tacos
Madeline that says,
anywhere.
any restaurant recommendations?
Sai, you are kind of just sitting there, and you, as they're talking about food and restaurants, you kind of get these thoughts in your mind, like just kind of you're subconsciously just kind of like, oh, food, and then you can picture a bartering service where someone has like a little booth where they exchange food for, you know, anything that might help them, stuff like that, and you picture a family cooking a meal, and then a person kind of just like out on a walk picks a fruit off of a tree and kind of is eating, and all of these food type elements start like not going into your mind, but you can kind of almost like you can reach out and touch these thoughts of the other Serrans that are here.
Can Perun kind of feel like the little brain tingle from being with
feels
his
different, yeah.
his thing?
It's like itchy almost.
Itchy, okay. I'm imagining Sai is like a fish and he's swimming in the water, and Perun has like snorkel, but
And water
Gearz,
wings.
Kihrin, and Canen are like in full scuba suits, so they don't get any of the water, right?
That feels accurate. I like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I dig that.
Picturing Perun as like a cormorant, just like drastically out of its element, but doing okay.
Okay, so if he has Sai, can you feel any people that are like, can you feel scared? Can you
he'll like
can you think about like scared little kids and see if that comes back with anything?
as he's like kind of saying this, he'll think about the day that he was taken, and if anyone feels like a similar way right now.
Oh,
This is a sad thing to ask, so Perun will go over and kind of like put his like kind of there.
yeah, let's do a psionics. You get a +4, so really it's just checking if you don't crit fail more or less.
Sure.
A similar vibe to
There we go.
Gearz' data jack, where it's like you basically just need to crit fail. Hell yeah,
8.
that's an 8 with a raise. You start kind of like reaching out to these thoughts that are kind of just out there. They're just floating aimlessly. You know, there's no intention. It's just people are just living their lives and they don't really think too much about it. And you kind of like are reaching and searching through this entire kind of city's worth. And it's not that you find people that are scared, but you find some of these thoughts are less about just living and kind of like, there's all kinds of people. There's people like working on new housing and like people growing crops and working in fields and, trading their goods and working with other people in the city. But then you find this small kind of cluster of Serrans that are kind of thinking more along the lines of, we need to protect this place. What if someone comes to get us? We need to be the ones to make sure that we're doing what we can so no one invades our home. But it's condensed deep in the heart of Nucleon. Not that they're afraid, but it's a drastically different thought process. It's an unnatural thought process from what you can instantly get from the rest of the city, basically.
Okay. He'll kind of relay that message. I think a lot of people don't know what happened necessarily. And, well, I think maybe there are a few people here that do know PriSM's actions aren't altruistic.
Well, that feels like the place that perhaps we should go. Because if this only happened to certain people, then maybe we could keep, targeting them.
Yeah, I can lead us there, I think.
This is very good. Do you guys have scooters, or are we walking the whole way?
I'm gonna say walking.
All right.
Perun just starts walking.
This way?
We haven't landed the ship yet.
Yeah.
This is
This is not a problem for
Perun
Perun.
just smacks the door, the gates open.
Kihrin is still on the Lizwiz doing circles around the wizard.
You do that cool pilot thing where you go upside down with the Lizwiz and you're looking through the bridge with
As Perun steps out.
I got him.
But yeah, do we want to land in a public dock? Or do we want to try and hide the ship? Do we care?
I
Is
don't
our
think
ship-
there's any
It's not
hiding.
connected, yeah.
It has
Yeah,
an
okay.
exceptional paint job. People will notice.
All right, we'll just then I guess we just land in town like normal people.
Okay. If you want to hide your transponder and stuff like that, you can do a hacking check.
Yes.
Gearz.
From the vantage point of being approaching New Klingon, when
Data check, yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
a place where we could have hidden? Is it surrounding mountains, or you said it's
There's
a sea
jungle.
of jungle?
Yeah, it's
probably could have,
basically a huge amount of jungle space. There are some mountains that are pretty far off, and you guys are kind of the ocean meets these beautiful beaches that are kind of just reflecting the blue sunlight that kind of comes through, and everything is basically a jungle leading up to Nucleon, the settlement.
Do we have a side-by-side or something?
I don't know if you guys bought any kind of
I mean, we bought land vehicles.
land vehicles. Yeah.
Oh, God,
We
put
didn't
it
even
on the
keep those
list.
bikes we stole.
Put it on the list. Oh my God, no, we did.
Did we? I thought we let all the children steal them.
No. What did we have? We stole a couple of bikes, but we had a car before we stole oh wait, no, that was a bus. That was the
You had
wine
the
delivery
Airbus,
van.
which you
Yeah.
left up in
That
at
was
the
the
end of
wine delivery van.
Yeah.
at the end of Lost Frontier Chapter 1. You guys had a hover van that you left up there, up in West City.
I sent a text
north,
message
north.
to Madeline. We're gonna need like some Apollo lander thing. I'm thinking like a super mega golf cart.
How many people can fit on a hoverboard?
One for sure.
Damn
What about one person and one smaller person?
Perun is the only one that can fit on Perun's hoverboard. Maybe
two people could fit on Perun's hoverboard.
Gearz could not jump on a hoverboard with anybody, I don't think.
No, I think yours is like very heavy.
Isaac's like, I've seen too many people die on those. I'm not jumping on one of those. Those are dangerous. I should have brought my hover scooter. This would have been the perfect.
Cool, Isaac.
This would have been the perfect opportunity. Listen,
Stick behind then.
I rolled an 8 for that hacking check, and I'd like to change the transponder to the reptile mage.
Reptile mage.
The reptile mage locates kind of like an off. Nucleon does have ports for ships to land, but they're very unused. It was like an afterthought, maybe when they realized other ships and stuff existed, like people were traveling through space and stuff like that. They were like, oh, here we'll make something here. So it's like this, you see like these vines of trees wrapping around this kind of like flat area, but even then the trees are like coming up through it and cracking all around. It's covered in grass, and you see a semblance of like maybe this is an intention for ships landing. It's big enough for the Lizzie to land there.
The Reppy.
Sorry, the Reppy to land. The lizard wizard, reptile mage. There we go. The reptile mage, with the Reppy. No, what's the gecko? What do we call it? The little whiz.
Oh, the little whiz. Oh,
the Geico.
The Geico.
Yeah.
Another copyright infringement just popped up, Captain Gearz.
Ignore that.
It's 15% smaller than. Perun sends a text message to Madeline again. I said, "No, I changed my mind. I want an 8-wheeled vehicle, and we will christen it the A Stevie in honor of our fallen Steve. We will need it picked up when we return to Dakota."
Holy shit. Amazing.
I'm very proud of that one.
Madeline sends you a message back saying, the message just reads, "Oh, yes, I see your ship now. Thanks for changing your transponder code. I'm sure no one will figure that out." Don't
we didn't change our code.
Yeah. Is there an insight mechanic we can roll to whether or not she's being sarcastic or not?
She warns you to not kind of interact with the PriSM guards that are in the city, as their base of operations is the beacon station. And Sai, you kind of get a sense that this beacon station might be near the same location that you were kind of getting all of those adverse thoughts, those not negative, but just a different train of thought in general. And
this is upsetting because that's where I was going to punch most.
As you Madeline basically messaged you. She sends you a message. We'll work this out when we get back to the Resistance about some kind of land-based vehicle if you are all going to do more land-based missions. And as you guys are kind of like, the airlock opens at the back of the Lizzie and you all step out, you can see the skies are this beautiful kind of orangish color, as it's kind of, the sun is reflecting through the atmosphere and getting kind of broken up into an array of colors. And you can see like planets and moons floating out, and then you see the prismatic satellites, and you see one of the satellites turns, and then you see another satellite turn, and a third one is way off in the distance, just kind of out of eyesight almost. And you see two lasers fire from two of these satellites to a third one, and then it arcs off beyond sight somewhere out into space.
Captain Gearz, it seems some bandits were approaching the planet. They have been terminated.
You see, this is what Perun was talking about.
Can we get a assessment of the power in some sort of relative sense that we would understand as players?
Yeah, the ship AI will start scanning for exactly how devastating this planetary defense is. As you guys just
the satellites would roll 20d10.
As these satellites are put into action, you guys touch down on Axon Vi Serran, trying to find out exactly what's going on with the Serran people, what PriSM are really up to, and at least doing good by Sci towards the people that Sci is just going to get to meet, hopefully. And I think that's where we're going to end our session for tonight. Dun, dun, dun.
For the children.
For the children. I checked in with Grayson earlier, and I was like, if this goes to another session, do you want to come back again? Because I wasn't I wanted to fit in
I thought we were going 3, and I was just like, oh, what are we going to do? What's happening?
I kind of felt I knew enough about what gets up, what happens in these games, where I was like, I don't want to squeeze in the last bit of a character arc into a bunch of shenanigans, and then, oh my god, all of this stuff all at once, and then that's it, right? It felt like it wouldn't have made sense, and I'm happy I checked in ahead of time. So hopefully, Grayson, you can join us in 2 weeks as we are on the planet finding out what's going on with the Serran race. Thanks everyone for tuning in to SWADERUNNER. We'll be back in 2 weeks. My chair is so loud. We'll be back in 2 weeks, but first and foremost, thank you, Grayson, for joining us again. Amazing. How about telling the folks at home where they can find you?
You can find me a little bit all over the internet. You can find me on Twitter as Captain Grayson. You can find that in the link, because you'll see that there is an X somewhere in there, because somewhere along the line someone on Twitter was like, this is me, but I never use my account. But you can also find me over on Charisma Saving Show. We have a Twitch channel as well as a YouTube channel, and you can also find our Twitter, but that's CHA Saving Show for all updates about what we are doing. Play a bard named Locke over there who is just trying to make his way through a bunch of cryptids within the world. But yeah, you can find all our adventures there.
Hell yeah. Charisma Saving Show is so good. Check it out. Thank you, friends. Thanks, Josh and Hidgon and Sinead and Grania and Tall Dog and Glowcat. Thank you, everyone who tuned in. You can catch us at nofame.ca. You can check out our podcast, where we just started a new D&D 5e tower crawl. A fun first episode. We had a great time with our little live stream. The next episode is May 2nd, like we said before. Nofame.ca to check out anything else related to our shows, any of our previous series that we've put out, and all kinds of other stuff. What's happening? What did I say something?
No, the cat moved and
all the lighting.
Like Grace is in a sunset.
I was like, listen, my mouth. I just
thank you. It's over now.
I just talk sometimes, so I was like, wait, did I say something funny and I didn't realize? Or something stupid more yeah, friends, thank you for hanging out and tagging along. We're going to raid, that's right.
Look at that.
I never forget.
You're very good. Very good, sir.
I'm desperately trying to find nope, I gotta open. Okay, we're gonna go to our thank you screen. That's what we're gonna do. And hang out, friends, because we're going to raid one of our friends who is streaming right now, I'm sure. And I'm desperately trying to figure out exactly who, as the website loads, And Twitch is like, you're live. I'm like, yeah, dude, I know I'm live. Thanks. Thank you all for tuning in. Stick around for the raid, and we will catch you later on. Goodbye. Au revoir. Bye. See you later.